What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Right now I'm gonna do outer waste score and buy obstacles. So I'm gonna probably add a prop or a door in one of these houses, and then we're gonna have to waste our score to like clear the obstacle and open the door so we can go inside and like find a weapon or something. So first of all, I'm going to go into my blueprints folder, environment, and I'm going to create a new folder called obstacles, and I'm going to create a new blueprint class of an actor and call this master obstacle. I'm going to just close some of the windows, zombie character, and leave this open. Open the master obstacle. So you're gonna have to, here on the components, add the static mesh. So the static mesh is going to be the obstacle mesh. Let's see if we have a door. We have. Let's go. Apparently we don't have the materials for it. Oh, it's compiling, okay. So let's just drag this master obstacle into our scene in one of the houses. Let's just rotate it. I know it doesn't fit, but it's just for example. And I believe that I'm gonna find the door on the content browser because I don't think these meshes come with a collision mesh. So I'm just gonna use complex collision as simple. And I'm just gonna play to see if I get blocked out. There you go, I'm blocked out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to create, add another component. This time it's going to be a box collision. So this is going to be collision. I'm going to drag and make this the default scene route. And I'm going to place the obstacle in between it. So okay, that's fine. And I'm gonna make this collision bigger. So I'm just gonna do 100 on the Z. I don't know, 50 on the Y and 50 on the X. So if a player interacts with this, let me just make it 75. There you go. So if a player touches this box collision, we're going to be able to buy the door. So I'm just going to click on the collision from here and overlap all dynamic. That's correct. Let's go down here and add a non-begin overlap and an on-end overlap. So if the other actor, we're going to drag from it and cast our player. A player character, and I'm just gonna duplicate this and do the same thing from the end overlap. We're gonna go into our player character, create a new variable called can buy. So default is gonna be false, and if we begin the overlap, we're gonna set can buy to true, and if we end the overlap, I'm just going to set can buy to false. And I'm probably going to create another variable called buy price. Gonna leave it at I'm sorry, gonna change the variable type to integer and compile, leave that at 0, and I'm going to set the buy price from the player character. Duplicate that. Actually, yeah, we need this. So I'm gonna set it for 0 if we end the overlap, and I'm going to right click on this by price and promote to variable, and I'm just going to call this the price for this obstacle. Which I'm gonna do by default 250. There you go. That should be it for over here. So go to our player character. We're going to need to do now a key for us to be click to buy. So I'm just going to do F. Let me just type input F, and we should find it over here. Keyboard events. So if we press this, I'm gonna check if we can buy. I'm going to create a new variable called so actor to buy. I'm gonna make this a type of actor. There we go. And now I'm gonna go into the master obstacle again, and I'm just going to set actor to buy. Drag from it and set it to self. Duplicate that and set it to nothing if we end the overlap. And on our player character, if we click to buy, we're going to get the actor to buy and the buy price. So the first thing that we're going to do is go into our score and check if it's bigger or equal to the buy price. If this is true, means that we can buy. And if we can buy, we're just going to go into our score, do a minus buy price, Control C, Control V. Then I'm going to set our score to that. And I'm going to get the actor to buy, and I'm just going to type destroy actor. So we remove the obstacle. So now I'm going to play. Going to start. Going to the else. It's a little bit out of place, but as you can see, I'm going to now click on F, and it doesn't work for some reason. Wait, just center that. So I made a mistake again. If I press F, I'm going to check if I can buy. So we're setting that true. Wait, is it because of the score? No, it's okay, because our master obstacle costs 250. Let me just drag a print string. Actually, no, just gonna select this, now press F9, and it's gonna appear a little red ball. That's because if it executes, it's going to pause the game and zoom in on that node. Let me go into that door. Going to click F, and it appears that we're not connecting. So let me see if this happens. Go into that door. Wait, Is it because I think I know why? Let's go into our master obstacle. Let's go into our collision, and let's say on its collision, because it's overlapping all dynamic, we want to overlap all, because the player is getting blocked out, I believe. So let's say, I think that's the problem. Let's go over here. Let's press F. Still doesn't work. I don't know why. Wait. Let me go and set on custom, and let's say, well, that's because we have our player to block. We want to overlap as well. That's because of our default. And now it should work for sure. Press F. There you go. We are basically on it. There you go. It disappears, and you can see that our score back here updated to 250. So I'm just going to do a little thing. So I'm just gonna get my widget, my display round info. Just going to duplicate the text, and I'm going to have a top of 500 to the middle. Make it size 20. Yes, 500 is too much. Let's say 250. So let's put it in the middle. So I'm just gonna say press F to buy. So it's just a little message, and then I'm gonna just have the cost over here. We're gonna have to bind that, so create a new binding. So interact bind, and we're going to get our player, so get owning player pawn. Let's cast to our player character, convert that to a pure cast. Let's get the cost, or the buy price. Let's append. Let's say press no, there we go. Press F to buy. Then a space. Actually, no, let's just put the first parenthesis here. Let's put the buy price over here. Create another pin. Second parenthesis. There you go. And connect the return values. And now we just want to bind its visibility, so it's not always there. So I'm going to bind the visibility. Interact visibility. Get owning player pawn. Cast while player character. Convert to pure cast, and get, forgot the name, can buy. There you go. Get can buy. Let's drag a branch. Connect this. If I can buy, it's gonna be visible. If I can't buy, it's gonna be hidden. If I start, find that else. Go, you can see as we go in. And now if I press F to buy, boom, it updates and no longer appears on our HUD. And as you can see, the obstacle also affects navigation, so the zombies won't try to go to obstacles. And you can press P to see the navigational area. I don't know if I said that before. So yeah, I think this is going to be for this video. On the next one, we're going to start working on buying weapons like we bought this obstacle off the walls, so we can like have different weapons that do different damages. and so on and so forth. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.